TensorFlow interview questions and answers. Beginner means advanced. Introduction. TensorFlow is an open-source machine learning and deep learning framework developed by Google. TensorFlow is widely used for check, machine learning, deep learning, neural networks, computer vision, NLP, AI model deployment. TensorFlow provides scalable ML training, GPU-TPU acceleration, distributed training, model serving, high-level APIs. 1 to 20. TensorFlow Basics. What is TensorFlow? TensorFlow is an open-source machine learning framework. Who developed TensorFlow? Google. Capital SL, deep learning support, GPU acceleration, production deployment. What is machine learning? Training systems to learn patterns from data. What is deep learning? Neural network-based machine learning. What languages support TensorFlow? Python, C++, JavaScript. What is tensor in TensorFlow? Multidimensional data structure. Tensor example. Import TensorFlow as TF. X equals TF.constant. 1, 2, 3. What is TensorFlow 2.x? Modern eager execution version of TensorFlow. What is eager execution? Operations execute immediately instead of graphs. Graph representation of operations. What is GPU acceleration? Using graphics processors for faster training. What is TPU? Tensor Processing Unit, specialized for ML. What is Keras in TensorFlow? High-level API for building neural networks. Keras model example. Model equals tf.keras.sequential. What is dataset in ML? Collection of training, testing data. What is feature in ML? Input variable used for prediction. What is label in ML? Expected output value. What is training? Process of learning model parameters. What is inference? Using trained model for predictions. 21 to 40. Neural networks and model training. What is neural network? Layered structure inspired by human brain. What is neuron? Basic computational unit in neural network. First layer receiving data. What is hidden layer? Intermediate computation layer. What is output layer? Final prediction layer. What is activation function? Introduces nonlinearity. Common activation functions? ReLU, sigmoid, softmax. ReLU example, tf.keras.layers.relu. What is loss function? Measures prediction error. Common loss functions? Mean squared error, cross entropy, algorithm updating model weights. Common optimizers? Double check. SGD, atom, RMS prop. Atom optimizer example. Optimizer equals atom. What is epoch? One complete pass-through dataset. What is batch size? Number of samples processed together. What is gradient descent? Optimization algorithm, minimizing loss. What is backpropagation? Updating neural network weights using gradients. What is overfitting? Model memorizes training data poorly, generalizing. What is underfitting? Model fails to learn patterns adequately. How to reduce overfitting? Dropout. Regularization. More data. 41 to 70. TensorFlow APIs and deep learning. What is sequential model? tf.keras.sequential. What is functional API? Flexible model building API. Dense layer example. TF Keras layers dense 64. What is convolutional neural network? CNN. Neural network specialized for images. CNN use cases? Check. Image classification. Object detection. What is pooling layer? Reduces feature dimensions. What is max pooling? Keeps maximum feature value. What is recurrent neural network? RNN. Sequential data processing network. RNN use cases? CNLP. C. Time series. Speech recognition. What is LSTM? Long short-term memory network. What is embedding layer? Converts categorical data into vectors. tf.keras.layers.dropout 0.5. What is model compilation? Model.compile. What is model fitting? Model.fit x train y train. What is model evaluation? Model.evaluate x test y test. What is prediction in TensorFlow? Model predict data. What is TensorBoard? Visualization tool for TensorFlow. TensorBoard use cases? Metrics visualization, graph inspection, debugging. What is tf.data API? Dataset example. tf.data.dataset.from tensor slices data. What is data augmentation? Artificially increasing training data. What is transfer learning? Reusing pre-trained models. ResNet, MobileNet, EfficientNet. What is fine-tuning? Further training pre-trained models. What is checkpointing? Saving training progress. Model save example. Model.save, model.h5. What is TensorFlow Lite? Lightweight TensorFlow for mobile embedded devices. What is TensorFlow Serving? Production model serving system. What is distributed training? Training across multiple devices/nodes. What is mixed precision training? Using lower precision for faster training. 71 to 100. Advanced TensorFlow concepts. What is custom training loop? Manual training process implementation. Gradient tape example. With TF gradient tape as tape. What is automatic differentiation? Automatic gradient computation. What is TensorFlow graph optimization? Improving execution efficiency. What is XLA in TensorFlow? Accelerated linear algebra compiler. What is model quantization? Reducing model size and precision. Why use quantization? Smaller models, faster inference. Removing unnecessary weights. What is hyperparameter tuning? Optimizing model settings. Common hyperparameters. Learning rate, batch size, epochs. What is early stopping? Stopping training before overfitting. Early stopping example. tf.keras.callbacks.early stopping. What is model deployment? Serving trained models to applications. What is ONNX? Open Neural Network Exchange Format. What is TensorFlow Hub? Repository of reusable ML models. What is federated learning? Distributed ML training without centralized data. Common TensorFlow interview topics. Sinners, CNNs, optimizers, overfitting, transfer learning. Common TensorFlow problems: vanishing gradients, overfitting, memory issues, slow training. Best practices in TensorFlow, normalize data, monitor validation loss, use checkpoints. TensorFlow versus PyTorch. TensorFlow emphasizes production scalability. PyTorch emphasizes research flexibility. What is explainable AI? Understanding model decisions. What is model bias? Systematic unfair prediction behavior. What is feature scaling? Normalizing input data ranges. What is confusion matrix? Common evaluation metrics. Accuracy, precision, recall, F1 score. What is ROC-AUC? Classification performance metric. Build ML projects. Practice CNNs and NLP. Optimize training pipelines. Biggest TensorFlow interview concept? Deep learning model training and optimization. Key TensorFlow interview focus? Neural networks, tensors, training pipelines, optimization, and deployment. Why is TensorFlow popular? Powerful, scalable ecosystem for machine learning and deep learning applications. Final summary. TensorFlow interviews focus on tensors and computational graphs, neural networks, CNNs and RNNs, model training and optimization, TensorFlow Keras APIs, wobble overfitting and regularization, distributed training, model deployment. Key idea. Strong TensorFlow developers understand neural network architecture, efficient model training, optimization techniques, and scalable AI deployment workflows.